What is going on, everybody? Your boy is back. Welcome to the second channel, Zane Newman. Yes, the second channel, if you kid me. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. And today, I will be talking about my YouTube boxing hit list. So, maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't. I actually want to get in a boxing ring with another YouTuber or another influencer. And I'm actually thinking of having maybe 2 or 3 amateur matches, then going pro. And I want to have my first amateur match in the next year or two. But yeah, I'm just pretty much just going to be talking about my YouTube boxing hit list, like who I want to fight in the future. But yeah, we've actually got around like 10 names on this list, so it's a bit much. Because I'm actually 140 pounds at the moment, and a lot of these other guys are around the same weight. So yeah, let's start off. I've got my list right here. So these first 4 names I'm going to say are like who I want to be my first opponent. Alright, number 1 is NNA Productions. He's had, I think, 2 fights now, one of them against Slim. And he got absolutely smashed, but he was like 20 kg lighter or something, or 15 kg lighter. And his second fight was with a guy named Adnan. They were both on the social knockout influencer events. He actually beat Adnan, but I don't think they're very good. But I think it would just be a good fight for me. He's got like millions of subs, but I think it would be a good first fight for me because I feel like I could beat him. He's around the same weight as me. He's had some experience. But yeah, I think it would be just like a nice, decent fight for me to just, you know, get in the YouTube boxing community and stuff. Just showcase my skills and hopefully get a stoppage. Number 2, we have Cameron Spensley. So Cameron Spensley and I have had like, you know, beef from 2-3 months ago. And yeah, we really don't like each other. We've actually been talking in DMs lately. And he doesn't really do YouTube boxing anymore. And I was actually messaging him and talking to him. I won't disclose our DMs, but he said he might still be looking to have a YouTube boxing match, but he's not really interested or focused on that at the moment. He's more focused on his YouTube, which is fair, you know? Yeah, he said he's only going to step in the ring if his fans want him to. So yeah, I'm not sure if that fight will go ahead. Number 3, we have Alex Marlo. So maybe some of you guys know Alex Marlo. He's a YouTuber. He's got around 5k subs. He does like YouTube boxing reactions, stuff like that. And yeah, he's decent. He streams every now and then. He's actually quite, I guess, big in the YouTube boxing scene. But yeah, I think it would be a really good fight for both of us. I've actually DM'd him on Twitter and like tweeted him and stuff. We had a full conversation. I'll do a video on it after this. But it seems like the fight's not going to go ahead because he wants to fight bigger names, but he doesn't have enough clout to get any bigger names. So I don't know, I thought it would just be a really good experience and a good opportunity for us to fight because we're both like, you know, young lads. I think he's maybe 20. I'm 17 next week. But maybe we get like a year or 2 from now to like, you know, build up our clout more and stuff, build up our channels, train. And I thought it would be good to have our first fight, like just Alex Marlo and I. I guess we've kind of had beef in the past. I just think it would be a good matchup as it is because he's around my weight. I think he's like 150, 155. I'm like 142, 143 at the moment. So I was thinking we could meet at 147, which is our welterweight, because I think that'll be a good weight to meet at. Yeah, let me know in the comments if who you guys want me to fight first. NNA Productions, Cameron Spensley, Alex Marlo, or our 4th opponent, iShow Speed. I don't think this is going to happen because he's way up. He's got so much more subscribers than me. He's so much more popular, so much more famous. But I think it would be really funny because I think Speed's actually around my weight. I think he's like 5'9", so he's around my height as well. But I think it would just be really funny because I think he wants to box. He's my age. I was born in 2005. He was born in 2005 as well, but he's January. I'm October. But yeah, I think that would be really funny. Maybe for my 2nd or 3rd matchup. I'm not too sure. If he ever steps in the ring, I think it would be really funny. But yeah, no, I'd be willing to be his first opponent. That'd be sick. But yeah, Alex Marlo and I went back and forth on Twitter a bit, and it doesn't really look like he wants it. I think he just wants bigger names, but I thought it would be good for us to fight because, like, we're both small content creators. We don't have much clout. But I thought it would just be good to have a first match. So, yeah, let me know in the comments who you want me to fight first. Out of Speed, that probably won't happen. Cameron Spensley, don't think that'll happen. It's pretty much just either out of NNA Productions and Alex Marlo. Let's try and convince Alex to take this fight because he seems like he's ducking. But I'll make a video on that later. Now we go on to the next section. So this is kind of who I want to be like my 2nd fight probably. And we also have 4 names here. So we got Evil Hero. He's actually had, I think, 3 fights, 2 amateurs and 1 pro. His 2 amateurs were against, I guess, bums as they call it that. He won, which is fair play to him. I'm not sure how good they were. His first fight, they didn't look too good. But his 3rd fight though, his pro debut, Dean the Great. Dean the Great's awesome. Dean the Great's really good at countering, amazing movement, heaps fast. And yeah, he beat Evil Hero in round 1. So I thought, you know, Maybe if Evil Hero wants to come to amateur, maybe. I'm not sure. That might be my pro debut. We don't know yet. But in the future, it'd be cool to have him as my second or third fight. Because he's okay. He's like an okay boxer. And it'll be good to get my name out there and get in the YouTube boxing community a bit more. And the YouTube boxing scene. Another guy is Strom. He's had like one fight, I think, against Austin Sprins, who I could end up fighting. I'm not sure if Austin's ever going to step back in the ring. But Strom is kind of one of those guys that, like, if you fight, you kind of, because he's got a decent name, like he's got heaps of clout, like if you beat him, then yeah, you get your name out there. Even if you don't win, you still get your name out there as well. So I think that would be good for my second or third fight. Probably second for Stromedy. Yeah, probably second for Stromedy. Michael Lee, another guy I could fight for my second fight. He actually lost to FaZe Jarvis. He did decent. I actually heard that his contacts fell out and that's why he got knocked out. But Michael Lee's around my weight. He actually weighed in at 144 pounds. He's got heaps of clout, so I'm not sure if he would take this fight in the future. But it would be cool to have him as probably my second or third fight. We'll see what happens. But yeah, he looked decent against Jarvis, so, you know, whatever happens, happens. And our fourth one, we have Fred Talks Fighting. He has around 30k subs. I think he's like 18 to 20. I'm not sure how old he is. Apparently he's had 1 or 2 amateur fights, so it would be pretty good to verse somebody with some experience. That's what I was thinking. He could maybe be my third or fourth fight. I'm not too sure yet. But I haven't actually seen any of his boxing skills. I've only seen him on the speed bag and, you know, pads and stuff. And he's got hands. He looks decent. I'm pretty sure he's around my weight as well, because he looks like it. And I heard he's around like 135, 140. But I'm not sure. But yeah, he could be like, you know, one of my opponents in the future. We'll see what happens. And in this section, this is pretty much who I want to fight. Maybe my fourth fight. Maybe my third or fourth fight. I'm not too sure yet. But I'm going to need a couple fights before these guys, because they're good. So one, there's FaZe Jarvis. He actually knocked out Michael Lee. So, you know, I could fight Michael Lee and fight Jarvis. That'd be pretty cool. I think Jarvis is going up in weight though, so I'm not too sure. Because against Michael Lee, he was 151 pounds. And at the moment, I'm 142, 143. So I'm not sure if he's coming down or going up. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think down the line, me and Jarvis will be a great matchup. Another one is Dean the Great. I want to be able to fight Dean the Great. That'll be absolutely sick. He's very experienced though, so he might have to be after I've had some experience. Like, he's had so much experience. He's been training for years. He's had so many spars. He's had one match, and that was his pro debut against Evil Hero, which he TKO'd in the first round. So I'm going to probably need like 3 fights at least before that one. But yeah, it'll be pretty good to fight him down the line. 2 other names I want to mention. Alex Wassabi. I think him and I would be a good fight. Maybe if I've had, like, you know, a bit of experience, I'd have to go up in weight. He'd have to come down. But I think that'll be a pretty decent matchup. I think with training and some more sparring and stuff, I would be able to beat him, because it looks like he just fights in a straight line. His defense is okay, but yeah, he's got the reach and height advantage. But I think I would be able to challenge myself if I fought Alex Wassabi, because I think that would be good. But yeah, I need probably like 4 or 5 fights before him because of the advantage, but it would still be good to challenge myself, and I would like to fight. Win or lose, you know, I'm here to make my name for myself. Preferably, I'm going in to win. I'm definitely training as hard as I can to win. But win or lose, I don't care. I just want to be able to fight and showcase my skills and stuff. And yeah, there's one last name, which I'm going to need a lot of freaking like experience before this guy. So I'm Australian, right? I'm Aussie. You guys know who the #1 pound for pound fighter in the UFC is. Alex Volkanovski. Alexander Volkanovski. He is Aussie. He's around, I think, my weight, maybe 140, 150 pounds. He's amazing. His striking is amazing. His kicking is amazing. His defense, his movement, his speed. He's absolutely amazing, bruv. I want to have an exhibition fight with him in the future, but I'm going to need a lot of clout first. I'm going to need a lot of clout. And I definitely respect him so much. Like, I kind of want it to be a respectful exhibition. I don't know if I want to go in there with 10, 12 ounce gloves, but you know, anything can happen. Jake Paul fought Tyron Woodley. It'd be cool if I had an exhibition with Alex Volkanovski, because I really respect the guy. He's Aussie, you know, he's one of my Aussie champions and Aussie legends. And yeah, he's a king of the UFC. It'd be cool to have an exhibition boxing match with him. Down the line, maybe when I'm like, you know, early 20s, mid 20s would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That is your kid me's. That is my YouTube boxing hit list. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know who I should fight for my first fight, because I'm not sure. But yeah, go contact them or whoever. And yeah, at me on Twitter and at Alex Marlo, because I want to get this fight going. I think it would be very sick. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Go subscribe to my main and my clips channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.